everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Zoe. I do a lot of beauty on this channel with some vlogs chucked in. I feel like I'm speaking at the speed of light. I apologise. Today's video is actually my skincare, my evening skincare video. I said about in my morning skincare, I think it was probably a month ago or so that I uploaded that now. I said that my evening skincare was coming. I've had to re-record it because I didn't like how I filmed my routine before. I do apologise. My my filming is a little bit all over the place because I'm filming in the bathroom with warm water. There's steam. My camera fogged up a little bit. I think I do say that in the video, but I apologise. I didn't realise until after I filmed and I was like, crap. So, but I like the clips better than I did last time. So anyway, so I'm one of them people that don't know skincare very well. However, I have done my research. I watch a lot of people on YouTube. I listen with intent. Intent, is that the word? I have no idea. I watch, there's an esthetician that I watch, Cassandra, is her name Bankson or Bankson? I can't remember. From America, who's an esthetician, who knows her skin, who knows skincare very well, who's acne prone. I watch and follow Abbey, who's also dealt with acne, but she's also like a skincare, hair care, makeup, kind of everything kind of gal, which I love. Abbey, and Kayli Boyle, who I also love. She's a bit of everything, but she's also an acne prone girl. So a lot of the products and tips I have are pretty much compiled from their knowledge, but also just knowledge I've seen elsewhere. So I do something called skin cycling. So I'll have one night will be exfoliation, the next night will be my treatment slash retinol night, and the third, there's normally a third and a fourth, and they're like recovery, barrier repair, hydration-y kind of days. My skin doesn't need both hydration days anymore. It kind of needs more of the exfoliation and more of the treatment nowadays. When I've been struggling with acne quite a lot throughout my teenage years, and now I'm an adult. I'm 22. I will throw up some pictures now of what that looks like, because I'm in a full face of makeup right now and you can't see nothing. I mean, I cover that ish well, like as far as I'm aware I cover the ish well, but in the last year and a half have been dealing with hormonal acne like immensely. Like, it's been bad. At first it wasn't, but then it got really bad. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory. So that first picture that I threw up on screen was taken in December of 2022. I had just started using the progesterone only pill. I have something called adenomyosis, which if you want me to do a whole video on, I can. I was planning on it at some point, I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't think I'm at a place where I can say, like, I can explain things when I'm still dealing with stuff and I have no tips and tricks on how to deal with it yet. I'm waiting for the day to come. But I got put on the progesterone pill to stop my bleeding, because I was bleeding a lot. And in doing that, my skin broke out quite bad. This happened for weeks. It would not go down for weeks, and it was just like every day it was like there, and it hurt. And it was a time when at work I was still using masks as well, so it was horrible. That did then settle, and then in May of last year, so in 2023, I had a Mirena coil inserted, which is a hormonal coil, and my skin freaked out again. Not straight away. It took a while. So those other pictures with, you know, the deep cystic acne along my jaw, which you can see a little bit of scarring here, and like I'm breaking, I do still break out, I do still have scars. My foundation isn't going to cover this because I'm not trying to. I've learned to not try sometimes of doing that, but I had enough. It was so painful, so I got put on the Epiduo. I think it's 0.01% adapalene and 2.5% benzoyl peroxide like gel. Adapalene is actually a type of retinol, so I incorporate this into my retinol nights, which you will see, and I'll explain a little bit about how I use it and things like that. But yeah, so I've been using that as my like treatment. I have noticed a difference. My skin still is breaking out, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was, which thankfully I am going to do a whole separate video on Epiduo. I have been filming it since December when I first started using Epiduo, and of my like progress and things, and like my experience of using it. So that video is a whole separate video and it will be coming, but this is just how like the rest of my skincare routine, like in the evenings. So yeah, like I said, there are 3 nights, and I will explain like products and steps and stuff in a minute, but that is currently what I'm doing and probably will be doing for the rest of 2024, apart from switching out. Oh, pardon me, I'm still slightly, but I always burp with just drinking water, like, excuse me. But yeah, this is the routine that I'll probably be doing for the rest of 2024, and not the same products, like I might switch up products, but this will probably be how I do things. This shirt keeps riding up under my hoodie and it's like suffocating. But yeah, I'll just let past Zoe explain and show you my routine. Okay, hi, welcome to the bathroom. My bathroom is a little bit of a mess, so please ignore that the next few nights of me showing you my routine because it's a bit ugly. And please excuse currently the ring in my glasses. I have to have my mini ring light on my camera because my lighting is downwards and it's actually kind of behind me, so it's a little bit hard to see. But first things first is cleansing, as with every single routine, and I use a lovely headband. This one's from Amazon and it's just to put my hair back. Sometimes I use the elasticated ones, but these ones are my favourite because the elastic ones like right up. And these, you don't need these are just something that I have really been enjoying. They are like sweatbands, but to like stop the water from running down your wrists. Another thing that I have that I really like are these cloths. Mine's currently wet. These are just from Amazon as well. These are all from Amazon, by the way. I will link them below for you, or drop something. But these are a pack of 3. I wash them once a week. The same with, this is my I use a microfiber towel to dry my face with because it's softer on your skin than like a regular towel. These are old hair towel turbans, pardon me, that are microfiber. I wash these once a week, as well as the microfiber cloths, but these don't have elastic in them anymore, so I don't use them on my hair because they're a bit of a dud. Alright, that's cleared up, so let's actually get started. So the first thing that I do, no matter what, if I've worn makeup or I've worn SPF, I will use my cleansing balm. I'll pop the picture up on screen here of what it looks like because I've decanted it. This is a tip. This is the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. This is really hard to get out of the packaging, so I cut it open and put it into a pot that I already have. This is just a Superdrug like bee cleansing balm, and I just kept the jar. But I just take out a little scoop, rub it in my hands and massage it onto a clean, dry face, a dry face for a little bit to break down any oils or dirt, oils, grime, makeup, sunscreen. I try every time I leave the house I wear SPF. So sometimes I won't double cleanse just because I haven't left the house and worn SPF, but if I have, or I've worn makeup, this is a must. And if I'm wearing makeup, I'll take more than what I just took. But so yeah, I massage it and then I wet my face a bit with, just wet my hands and emulsify the cleanser, because this is an oil to balm cleanser, and it's, I don't know, there's something, I only learned recently to do this because apparently it makes the cleansing balm work better. I don't know, but it like sort of foams up. And then once it's foamed, I'm going to take my wet washcloth, my face towel. Oh, I forgot to mention, wash your hands before you start washing your face or touching your face, and also brush your teeth beforehand. I've done both, just because then you're not transferring, one with the toothpaste and like the dental thing, like mouthwash and stuff, can transfer around your mouth if you're messy like I am with brushing your teeth, and it can get everywhere, and it can cause excess spots. And wash your hands because you don't want to touch your face with dirty hands. Beesh. Cool. Then I'm gonna do my second cleanse. So it's an exfoliation night. I've already explained my skin cycling routine in the intro, so I'm not going to explain it more here because there's no point boring you twice. For my exfoliation night, I always use a salicylic acid face wash. This one currently is the Nivea Derma Skin Clear Wash Gel, salicylic acid and niacinamide. I really like this, it's really nice. I use my Foreo. So I have recently been using my Foreo again. This is the Luna Mini 2. I really like this because one, it counts for a minute for you, and it vibrates every 15 seconds. 15 seconds, so you move to a different quadrant of your face or different area of your face. And I also just like the way that it feels on my skin. It makes my skin feel a little bit cleaner. I'm just gonna re-wet my face because as I've been talking, my skin's dried. But yeah, I like to use this. It just, oh goodness me, I do this every time. I normally like distribute the product first before I turn it on. I should have done that. There we go. But yeah, it will let you know when to change where you are. So currently, I do the first 15 on my right cheek and my nose and my chin. And then I go onto my left cheek, still my nose and chin. And then I'll go to my forehead. And then I'll do like under my jaw, kind of. And I'll show you. But yeah, forehead. I am currently breaking out my forehead. This kind of hurts. Ouchies. Don't like this when it does that. But this is nice and gentle, this cleansing method. It's nice. At least I know that I'm washing my face for a minute. So yeah, I go underneath here because I get a lot of hormonal breakouts around here. And I will sometimes, depending on where I'm breaking out, especially my chin, will go over the chin and this area another time. But it just depends. And then it's done. So yeah, it makes the time go quicker as well. Rather than like setting a timer for a minute and like going, oh my god, I've like been doing this for a million years. I still wash my face for a minute. And yeah, I still wash my face for a minute. Hello, we've changed areas. So at this point, a lot of the time in my skincare routine on exfoliation nights, I will do some sort of like a mask maybe, but it depends on how I'm feeling. So my favourite mask to go in with on exfoliation nights is the Nip and Fab Salicylic Fix Clay Mask. I mean, can you tell? This jar is massive. I really like this. It's not really that, it's not particularly stripping on my skin, and it helps to draw out all the crap basically. I have been using this for quite a few months now and it's been really lovely. Sometimes I use this one though. This is if my skin's not breaking out as much, I might not need that one, but I still want something to draw out impurities. I'll use the Elias Skin Australian Pink Clay Mask, Pink Perfect. This little guy. I've had this one for a while. I've used up a whole jar before though and it's really nice. And the other one, where is it on my little thing? Sometimes if I want more of like a physical exfoliation, I'll use this Murad Environmental Shield Vita C Triple Exfoliating Facial. This stuff is powerful shit. I do really like this. It's just really expensive and I don't use it that often because it's quite harsh, if that makes sense. It's got physical exfoliation and it's also got like chemical in it, so it's not always the best. But tonight and a lot of nights, I've been working today. I don't want to sit with a mask on. I'm not doing a pamper session. Oh, I'm dropping everything. I'm not doing a pamper session. So today I'm just going to be using my liquid exfoliation. This is not my favourite, I have to admit. I've used up 2 smaller bottles of this before in the past. It's not bad, it's just not my favourite. So this is the Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. Again, not my favourite. Microfiber little cleansing, these like reusable cotton pads that I got from Primark because Primark are discontinuing their cotton pads, which fair enough, but yeah, I'm just going to sweep this over my skin. But yeah, these are like £2 or £2.50 for 10, so I've got 20 and I just wash these once I've used them a little bit, but I'm going to go around this spot because I don't want to like get too much. It's kind of open now that I've washed my face. I don't want to burn it. And then while that's sort of slightly damp, I'm just going to pop on my Bioma Hydrating Serum. This will pop up again in my routine. It's one of my favourites. But while my skin is damp, I will use that. If my skin isn't damp because I've like used a mask or something, I will use this Bioma Face Mist, Balancing Face Mist, which I do talk about in another night as well. And then yeah, I just moisturise. Sometimes I will moisturise my eyes as well. This isn't my favourite eye cream. It's the No. 7 Hydroluminous Eye Hydrate. It's a gel. I don't know if you can see the texture. I don't really like it too much because I don't feel like it hydrates enough. Like I like a lightweight eye cream or gel. I don't need all the like the retinol and stuff in it. My eyes just need hydration. But sometimes I'll put that on and sometimes I won't. And then my favourite moisturiser that I've gone for, this is my second one on this, and this is probably gonna be my favourite like winter time moisturiser. It's the Pharmacy Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturiser. It looks like this, got a little spoon, spatula. My spatula's a bit gross. I love it. It's actually quite thick. You don't need a lot, but I pop it on my hands and then I rub it a little and then just pop it on. I absolutely love this moisturiser. It's got ceramides in it. It's nice and hydrating without being too much. And I've got like combo oily skin, as I've said in the intro, and like acne prone skin. And this doesn't break me out. You think looking at it, it's a thick moisturiser, it'll break me out, but it doesn't. It's nice. I like it. Also, sometimes underneath that Bioma serum, I might put the CosRX Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, but it just depends on how my skin's feeling. Tonight I don't feel like I haven't done a face mask, so my skin's not been dried out too much. Yes, I've exfoliated, but it's not dried out too much. But yeah, I would go in with this before the serum. But yeah, then I might pop on a bit of Vaseline, just my normal cocoa like butter lip therapy one, just to moisturise. This is if I remember. Sometimes I have a lot of lip balms in like the living room, so I sometimes will just use them. Apparently that didn't want to stay on, but yeah, that's night one. I will see you guys tomorrow for night 2. Okay, welcome to night 2 out of 3. So I'm first gonna do what I did last night: oil, like balm cleanser, oil lip cleanser, balm cleanser, oil cleansing balm, either one. I apologise if the camera starts steaming up. It's because the water's warm and it always happens with steam. My camera just does not like steam, which, to be fair, my glasses don't either. But yeah, massage that in your face, on your face again. Bit of water, emulsify, and then we can use our lovely microfiber cloth and rinse it away again. Well, rinse it away, and again, like last night and every night, I brush my teeth and I wash my hands before I start filming, before I start doing my skincare. And I'm going to use my Foreo again today. I use it pretty much every day. I'm going to use the Garnier Hydrating Deep Cleanser. This has got hyaluronic acid, ceramizing clay in it. I do about a pump and a half of that. It's like a white gel, but I quite like this. It's not stripping, but it also cleanses quite well. And I picked it up on a whim actually, not knowing that I might like it, but I really like it actually. It's quite good, and it does have salicylic acid on, which it doesn't actually claim it has, but salicylic acid is like the second to last ingredient on the whole list, which I didn't know about. I only knew about it when I was then using my it's called Insid Finder or Ingredient Finder or whatever it's called, and you can either search for the product or copy and paste. You can either copy and paste the ingredients list, you can search the brand and the product, or you can take a photo of the ingredients list and it will tell you like what's good, what's bad, what's what in everything. Which is really helpful actually, because some things you might not, like as a daily consumer, you might not realise is what something is. So it's really helpful. But that's how I found out. I was looking to see if the ingredients were good, or like had any harsh chemicals or anything like that in it, or like harsh ingredients in it, and it doesn't. It's a really good formula, from what I remember. And yeah, it's got salicylic acid like as the second or something to last ingredient, which is nice. I mean, I know I use my salicylic acid cleanser on like exfoliation nights, but I kind of like having a salicylic acid cleanser as a cleanser, like for every day. But sometimes just like if it's at the top of the ingredients list, it's just too harsh every day, which is annoying, but at the same time it makes sense. So yeah, just wash my face like I did last night. That's just the sink empty, and then this is actually clean tonight. I do wash my towels, like I said, once a week. My one from last night is actually in the wash now because it's currently Saturday. I wash my pillowcases. My pillowcases are actually are satin pillowcases. I wash my pillowcases, my microfiber cloths, my face towel, like every week, once a week. And I usually do it on a Saturday because that's when I do like my everything shower, everything bath, everything shower, which is what I've not long done, and I've got fresh hair and everything, which is so nice. Yeah. As I explained in the intro, night 2 is like a retinol / treatment night. I've been struggling with like hormonal breakouts a lot, like pretty much my entire teenage years, but ever since being put on the Marina coil last May, my skin's been horrendous. I think in the intro I did show pictures of how bad my skin has been or was, and it's reduced quite a bit, to be fair, and I'm putting it down to this and removing sunscreen, wearing sunscreen, removing sunscreen properly, wearing sunscreen like every time I leave the flat, making sure that I remove makeup and everything properly, hydrating my skin, yada yada yada. Pretty much everything I do I think contributes. But this is the Epi Duo Adapalene 0.1% and benzoyl peroxide 2.5% gel. Adapalene is actually a form of retinol. It's just a bit stronger than like your typical retinol you find over the counter. But I have this prescribed by my GP because of my hormonal acne, which is clearing up. It's not clear. It's still, I still quite often get like a really big cystic, like horrible breakout, but my breakouts are few and far between now. I think this was probably me. But yeah, make sure, so on retinol nights you need to make sure your skin is completely dry, your hands are dry before you apply it, otherwise it doesn't work as well, I think is what the reason is. But I just put a pump on my hands and sort of, I first off start applying it where my acne is the worst, and my cheeks and like here, my chin and around my nose, and then I will put it on my forehead. My forehead isn't as breakout prone, only if like I've got hair products on it, but like down here especially is where I get my breakouts a lot, and like my cheeks and stuff. So there's that. And then sometimes if I feel like my skin's dry, I might then wait for this to dry and then go in with the serum. My skin's actually not doing too bad at the moment, so I'm just going to go in with some eye cream. Well, eye hydrator. It's not an eye cream, Zoe, it's just like an eye gel. Just apply a little bit of that, to be fair, because I don't need too much today. I feel like I've been neglecting my eyes, like with eye cream and stuff recently, just because, well, I don't know really. But yeah, then I'll go, so once that is pretty much all dry on my face, I'm going to go in with the same face cream. I love this stuff. But night 2 is where I don't use my serums pretty much, and like any like hydrating products other than moisturizer. I don't, now that I've been using this Epi Duo for like a couple of months now actually, my skin isn't reacting too bad every time now. It was when I first applied it. It like made my face really hot, really red. It was like it was burning, and then like every time after that, for a few times, my skin was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this you've just put on my face? But My skin's used to retinol as it is because I've been using retinol for like a year. Ever since I started skin cycling, like beginning of last year, I've been using a retinol. This is just of course a stronger form of retinol, and it's got the benzoyl peroxide in it, which does help, I think. But yeah, so that is the end of night 2. Actually, I'm gonna put some lip balm on because my lips are crusty. Same lip balm as before. This isn't my favorite lip balm, by the way. This is just the one that I have in the bathroom because it's kind of like the most plain tasting slash smelling one I have. A lot of them I have like a chocolate one from Laneige, but that's for the living room only. I can't deal with that in here. But that is my end of night 2. So let's go on to night 3. So it's now recovery night, or recovery night, whichever way, like barrier repair, hydration, recovery night. And on nights like tonight, I just want to have all the hydration, all the barrier repair, all the ceramides, all the goodness. But first off, we need to cleanse our face. So I want to start off by saying I brushed my teeth already and I've just washed and dried my hands. I've got a sink full of water again like I have the last 2 nights. I've got my little wristbands on, got my headband on, and my towel is ready. So let's get into it, shall we? So I'm actually going to start off by using the same cleansing balm. So like the last 2 nights, this is the oat cleansing balm from the Inky List. It's not my most favourite, but it'll do. Same cleanser. This isn't my favourite cleanser, but it is a really good one. So this is again the Garnier Skin Active Hydrating Deep Cleanser. This has hyaluronic acid, ceramizing clay. I really like ceramizing products. Do I feel like it's necessary in your cleanser? No. As long as you can get a cleanser that's not stripping, it doesn't really matter. But I have to apologise for the last couple of clips being quite like foggy and steamy. When I first started washing my face, the camera was fine, then I guess the camera steamed up. Sorry about that. It's a bit warm in here. I did have a shower before I started filming, so oops. But now we're going to focus on our like hydration recovery products. So I just dried my face off, so I'm going to wet my face with the Bioma Balancing Face Mist again. I know I did this a couple of nights ago, but it's not my favourite face mist, but it's a nice one. Then this is like the star of the show for me. This is what's different to other nights. I'm then going to go with the Ordinary Smoothing and Barrier Support Serum. I've been using this for a few weeks now, and I take about that much and just sort of like glide it over my skin, if that makes sense. But so far I have noticed somewhat of a difference, like my skin's more hydrated than it was before, but that could just be other things that I'm also doing in my routine. I don't know, but I like it so far. It's a good product. This smells a bit funky, but and now I'm going to go in with my hydrating serums. So I'm going to go with my CosRx Advanced Nail 96 Mucin Power Essence, and then again from Bioma the hydrating serum. This is my favourite. I love this, so I'm just going to apply some of those. I really like this Bioma serum. This is a favourite. I will probably end up buying more of these. These have also got, every Bioma product I believe has their triceramide complex on, no matter what you're using, which is something I do like about Bioma. I like their packaging. I like the price point. It's not too expensive. This is not a ad for Bioma. I wish, oh my god, I wish. But this is a thicker consistency to a lot of hyaluronic acid serums, and hyaluronic acid isn't always the best on its own, but this has got squalene and glycerin in, which is perfect. And sometimes I do use my eye hydrator, but a lot of the times I just use my moisturizer. So this is just the, like I have been using, the Pharmacy Honey Halo, is it Honey Halo Glow? Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Serum and Moisturizer, and I like ceramides, as you can tell. This is my second one of these, and it's so nice. I love it a lot. I do also pop on some of the Vaseline Lip Therapy Cocoa Butter. A lot of the times I do, sometimes I don't, it just depends. But we're doing a hydration day, so all the hydration. And one product that I use on hydration days, recovery days, barrier support days is this. I've only used this a few times, but a product like this, if I'm feeling like my skin is lacking moisture, if I've worn makeup a lot as well, sometimes I use this. And this is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. It's the hydrating mask. You can leave this on overnight, like you can apply it like after moisturizer. I would apply it after cleansing and then leave it on for however long you want to leave it on for. You don't have to leave it on for long. You can leave it on for like 10 minutes. Yeah, leave for 10 minutes. Or you can, you know, leave it on overnight, whatever. I will use this, and I do really enjoy this. I don't know if I'd pay the price again, but this is really nice. I'm not going to use it tonight though, because I feel like my skin's hydrated enough. I don't feel like I need the extra, and I haven't really been wearing makeup to need, you know, I haven't just been stripping my skin with makeup recently, so there's that. But yeah, that is the end of my recovery night. Well, there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, or I don't know if you guys are following along. I'm no skincare expert, like I said, but the other three that I mentioned, I also do follow a few other people who have acne or have had acne and how they've dealt with it. I will list names of people that I have been following, or like any of my part of my routine is followed from. I'll put their names in the description box down below for you, so you guys can go and check out their content. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in another video. So bye guys.